Hello there. I am still in the Takeover, still on the same account. And I was looking around at what my options were for the gear dungeons here, and I realized something. Is that Eloin is not maxed. So, considering that the timings for this are very close, at least with my knowledge and way of clearing it, I kind of had to plan for some shenanigans here. The initial start is going to be virtually the same in all situations. It's going to be dropping a AoE damage dealer, and most probably Eloin right there, a tank up front, and from here, probably really just fast forward it a bit, wait until the Wood Elf is available. Come on, Wood Elf. There you are. Drop you, recall you, get more cost because Eloin is absolutely busted. Pop Eloin just for the sake of popping an ult to power up the Soulbound Arcana set that Kamet is wearing. And here we're just going to fast forward a bit. We drop Vortex up top as soon as we can to start building up his ult. We're dropping the Wood Elf once more to get some extra cost and get Valk out a little bit earlier. And we're dropping Dolores and immediately recalling her just to get invigoration going on Valk. So we're going to ult immediately because we had that shield, and we just start laying into those mobs. We're holding Vortex Ultimate because there's no point in actually using it. And down here, we're just tossing in some ults for the Soulbound Arcana to continue being powered up. So Valk clears that pack wave fairly effortlessly, and I'm kind of using the same cheesy way of doing this, cheesy-ish, which is making sure that your Valk ult runs out before those two mobs are fully dead. Because if you do that, she will generate rage on those two mobs, which is good. That's what we want. So we let Valk do that, and Valk is almost back up to full here. And her ult is ready, and she has a shield, so we're going to once more immediately pop that. And she will go through them like a hot knife through butter, because that's what she does. And it's a little bit closer with these two, in the sense that if that ult stays up too long, then they will die too quick, and then we get less rage, which is what's going to start happening as we keep on going. Because the waves become closer and closer. Well, not really, but we're losing out a little bit each time. Which means that it's getting harder and harder to have the ult ready as soon as this spawn is there. As you can see by what's currently happening up top. So once more, we're probably just going to hold on to the Vortex ult unless we... She still has a shield, so we don't need to hold on to it. We don't need to use it, rather. Kamet is going to shred everything there. Bye-bye, everyone. And then Valk is once more peaceful and tranquil on her lane. Now, here's where it gets a little bit interesting at the bottom. Our ults are far from being up. And normally there is not so many delays that pile up and end up causing this if you have a maxed Eloin, but this account does not. So what we're doing is just dropping a timely Elder right here to hold that Archer until our ults can be ready. We're going to pop our Vortex ultimate that we've been holding off on since the beginning, and busting out Valk's ultimate. We're also going to be dropping a Wood Elf on Olague for the sake of it. Using an Artemis ultimate and using a Kamet ultimate. And that's basically it. So that's your dungeon 1-6, I believe I was on. And we're going to just queue this straight into 7. I have a feeling that Elowen will die. Because she was very close. And I believe the jump from 6 to 7 is a pretty sizable one, but hey, we'll see. So here, the same strategy roughly applies. Interesting, we have time to actually... So now we have time to actually drop the Brachio first, which is what I had the impression that was happening normally on these runs, so I was kind of surprised that there was a hit going off on Elowen. So either I am just very tired and didn't realize something, or the timings are indeed different between these two stages. And we're going to be using Elowen's ult as soon as possible to power up Kamet's Soulbound Arcana, dropping in an Olague right here. Maybe just the cost is generating faster. I think that's really all that it is. We're also doing a lot less damage. But that's fine. We're still reasonably on track here. Question is, do we have enough damage on this lower area to actually clear these mobs? And it looks like we do. Okay. Okay, one of these tanks isn't even wearing a Bastion ring. It's Olague, that's right. Damn it, Olague. That artifact is cute on some content, but it's just not going to cut it for Gear Dungeon 1. Okay, let's do that again. How I did not notice that, I am not sure. But hey, here we are. I think we just start with more cost, maybe? I don't know, there's something weird going on with the timings here, but... I'm not about to look a gift horse in the mouth. Drop an Artemis. This buff. Oh! I forgot about the Wood Elf. Wood Elves are important. I also forgot to use some ultimates here to make sure that everything was ready. Now, that's more like it. Cleared everyone, had some ults left, and there was no leak on the tanks. Here, we're going to drop our Valk. Drop our Dolores, which... Yeah, no, I don't... I can actually use her in the early stages, I just can't use her... I need to drop her when I need to place that Elder, and that's it, really. She still has a shield, so we're going to immediately use that. We're just going to use that. We're going to pop Rock Here's. Ooh, that hurts a little bit. Prickles. Prickles. We're going to drop that Wood Elf on Olague to make sure he stays alive while our ults are charging. Artemis. Kamet. Don't die, Olague. I know, you want to die, but you can't die, okay? We have a shield, but we're... No, we're not going to bother making it bigger. We don't need to, because Dolores is going to be running very soon here. She will give us that damage that we need to seal the deal. We're going to keep that Wood Elf. So we're going to need it for Olague. Valk is going to get some time to generate some rage here, which is good because we need all the rage we can get. We're going to use Rockyur's ultimate, if only for the sake of tempoing slightly. And here Valk is a little bit late. This is not the last one, too, so we are going to do it that way. We're going to drop a Wood Elf on Olague and Dolores on Valk. Which I very well maybe should not have done, but... I think I need to cut the Dolores here because I will be needing that Elder for that Archer anyways. So we've got what? We've got 8 here, which brings us to 52. 2 there, which brings us to 54. That is then 55. 56, and then the 4 that will spawn here. So yes, this is the time to pull out the Elder. And there are now 2 archers spawning from the top. Olague's still doing fine, but I want to watch those life totals. Oh boy. Remember when I said Olague is doing fine? Like 2 seconds ago? Yeah, because I remember. Alright, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to just kind of test the damage I'm outputting at the top. It doesn't matter, Elder died. Everyone's dying. Well, yeah, we were close enough that this probably would have worked out. Okay, let's see if we can't slightly tweak Olague's gear here. Okay. Olague is going to want HP main, def sub, and then we're going to want HP and def as flat stats. How good is this one? Probably not great. Let's make it hit 12 and just see. That's a risky gamble. But at the same time, it's probably one of his rare unshaken wills, so I will let him decide if he wants to continue taking that gamble. What does this look like? Nope. Make it my redemption. Oh. Wait, can I get a... You're yanking my chain. Really? There's a full Guardian set just sitting here? Damn. Alright. Well. I'd say that probably fixes our problem. Yep. Yeah, that'd probably do it. Okay. This should be the last time we have to go into GD17. Drop an Artemis, Eloin ult. Not forgetting the Wood Elf. Drop Olague. Rockyur ult. Vortex. extremely soon here we will have the Wood Elf. Now we have Valk ready to go. Drop our Dolores. And we have a shield. Actually, we're going to pop it a little bit early just because we can. And this may help in the later stages to pop this just a smidge earlier. Let's do Dolores. Every time I hear that evil ends here sentence, I'm getting massive Apocalypse 2 flashbacks because she's in my team and I hear it for 40 minutes straight each time I do a run, and it drives me absolutely nuts. You okay there, Olague, buddy? Seems like you're okay. That's a very small shield, so we're gonna pop another shield, and we're gonna immediately do that. And we are going to immediately do that as well. I keep that Wood Elf for when this wave comes in and tries to assault Olague. I mean, I say try, but they do an excellent job of assaulting Olague, so they're actually succeeding. We're gonna drop that Wood Elf now, because he takes some crazy damage. And then this is the part where we're going to get those archers very soon. So Dolores should be recalled as we need her. This is going to be a somewhat close part, where really I think this dungeon is going to be limited mainly by a question of tank gear and nothing else. I'm going to ult right about now. We're going to wait a little bit more on Valk at the top there. Okay, we're dropping that. Come on, what else? No! No, 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 no. See that skeleton? Did I see it? Those two skeletons. I definitely see them. Come on. Freeze people, do something. Okay. Brock here, you absolutely glorious bastard. Oh. Okay, we have one little vampire who's apparently not willing to die. That's okay. We're gonna fast forward.
Mother's blessings upon you.
A little vampire that could, huh? Oh. And there we go. Gear Dungeon 1-7. I am inclined... What? Oh, come on. So one did slip through. Alright, well, guess I'm doing this again.
For mother.
Oh boy. I'm not going to walk you through everything this time.
Oh, fear not. Mother's blessings upon you.
Make it my redemption. Drink deep the curse of my time for a little nip tuck. Thirsty much.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Humanity never falls.
Nature, it fear not, my friend.
Crush the wicked.
A rolling blizzard.
Evil ends here.
Dance with me.
Evil ends here. Evil.
I'll serve you right.
Time for a little nip. The sound of that. Drink deep the curse of my kind.
Our lives are precious.
Together we are. Let's rewrite some hip.
Shall we dance?
Evil ends here.
Nature is always ready.
Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Our lives are precious. Nature is always ready.
Time for a little nip tuck. Drink deep in my elements.
Together.
I'll serve you right.
Evil ends here.
Our lives are precious.
Evil ends here.
Okay. We should be mostly on track here if I do not forget to recall Dolores to place the Elder by the time the archers actually get there.
Shall we dance?
Which, for the sake of not messing this up, we're going to recall her now.
Evil ends here.
And we're going to let Valk deal with her problems at the top there. We are also going to use a Eloin ultimate because there's some serious damage being taken by Olague there. Here, we're going to... No, we're not going to actually pop that ultimate. Here, we need to drop Elder. Do it after those two shots are fired. Need to drop that Wood Elf ASAP. Elder died immediately. That's good to know. Damn it. I hope we gain some time and I don't need to go re-gear. Because that would be an absolute drag. Okay, come on. Come on, Kemet. No. Okay, I need to go re-gear Elder. Because he can't survive these archers. This is fine. Wait, does he even have... I'm suddenly very tired. Okay. Well... I mean, sure. Just gonna go with speed, I guess. Doesn't really matter at this point. There we go. There. And want some HP. And we can drop the speed requirement here and just toss some more HP on there. And there we go. We have an Elder that should do this. And oh my god, I need to do this again. Was I doing stage 8? Who knows. Okay, one more for the road. Hopefully this is the last one that I have to do. It is once more getting to about 1 AM, and I don't want to deal with this much longer. Drop an Artemis.
Mother's blessing.
Wood Elf. Don't want to forget the Wood Elf. Drop Olague. Oops. Forgot to use Elowen and Brock here to get that Kemet ult going, or Kemet Soulbound Arcana going, I believe. Yes, we're good. Okay, hold on. I should have dropped Vortex earlier, but that's okay. This will work out. Okay, fast forward a little bit.
Mother's blessings.
Wood Elf. Come on, Wood Elf. Valk.
Humanity never falls.
She has her shield. Her ult will be up pretty much immediately. I'm going to drop Dolores on her.
Together,
I'm going to pop...
shield.
Am I going to pop her ultimate now? No, arrows. Now we're going to pop it.
Evil ends here.
Probably could afford to pop it a little bit earlier and it would simplify the later phases by just a smidge, but hey.
Evil ends.
I don't think it's that critical. Our problem for now is really just the bottom, so
Evil ends.
we're going to focus on that.
Ready. Mother's blessings upon you.
Time for a little nip-tuck.
I'll drink deep the curse of my kind.
Their bones permafrost!
Together, we are the shield. Let's rewrite some history.
I'll serve.
Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Let them fear the chill of winter!
Okay. This is the part where it starts getting vaguely interesting. Because we might need to drop a Wood Elf here to keep Olague alive. Which I honestly think we're going to do. Pop Valk's ultimate, pop Dolores.
Ends here.
Time for a little nip-tuck.
Absolutely wreck that wave at the bottom. Oh boy. Olague, don't die on me. There we go. Good lad. And here the bottom crowd is not doing great, because they need to hold out for quite some time to get this to actually work.
I'll serve you right.
This went a lot better with Valk this time, I feel.
Mother's shall be dead.
Okay, we need to keep track of what's going on here. We need a Wood Elf at the bottom. We're gonna pop a Dolores top here.
Shall be dead.
Let's rewrite some.
Right now, we need to recall Dolores, drop that, and pop the Brock here ultimate.
Nature is
we're also going to pop the Eloin ultimate because we're nearing the point where we're going to be able to ultimate with Kamet and Artemis. Elddr is surviving this time, so that's great. We're also going to ultimate with Elldr for the sake of it. That way we're sure he stays alive, and we should be able to clear most of this pack, if not all of it, now. We're going to drop Elldr, summon a Brachir again, and now we're stuck with, I believe, just the archers. No, there's one... There is one vampire who's going to stay alive, or whatever these guys are called.
Blessings upon you.
But this time, nothing leaked through, and we're doing good. And let's finish that one off.
This is to console the spirits of the dead.
Okay. Well, that's already nice. Just like 3 new things that can be bought. This one is almost definitely worth buying on this round. And... I guess we're going to try this just for the sake of it. I'm not entirely confident it's going to work out, but we're going to try it. Nonetheless.
Fear thy God and die well.
For mother.
Eloin really needs an invigoration set to help Kamet out on the bottom, though. Wood Elf, where art thou?
I fear not. My friend, mother's blessings.
There you are, Wood Elf.
Make it my redemption. Their bones will permafrost. Drink deep the curse of my kind. Time for a little nip-tuck. Thirsty much.
Do we have the damage here? That's
Mother's blessings upon you.
so no. The answer is we do not have the damage. Okay. Well, we don't have the damage and we don't have the tank here. Okay. So that at least solves my concern of if I'm really going to bother with Gear Dungeon 1.8. I am not. Not at this stage of the account. So... progress is progress. That was already pretty decent. And I will look into Gear Dungeon 2 at one point on this account. I don't know when. Because I need to wrap up some stuff on my own. Namely Apocalypse 2. And my weekends are fairly busy, and next week I will not be able to do any content creation. So, yeah, it's some progress. There's at least some stuff that can be done with all of this, so I'm probably just going to call it here. So cheers and have a nice evening.